Welcome back to Carverse, your home for everything about the future of cars, from the latest EVs to the boldest muscle machines. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest rivalries coming in 2026, the Dodge Charger Sixpack versus the Chevrolet Corvette Zora. Who really rules American muscle? Let's find out. The year 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting for American muscle car lovers, because two beasts are stepping onto the stage, the Dodge Charger Sixpack and the Chevrolet Corvette Zora. Both cars promise raw power, bold design, and performance that makes your heart race, but they come from very different traditions. The Charger has always been the wide-shouldered street king, a four-door monster that blends muscle with practicality, while the Corvette is America's classic two-door sports car, sleek and track-ready. Putting these two against each other gives us a real look at how muscle is evolving in the modern age. Let's start with the Dodge Charger Sixpack. Dodge shocked the world by announcing that the Charger wasn't going all-electric just yet. Instead, they introduced the Sixpack lineup, powered by a twin-turbo inline-six called the Hurricane engine. In 2026, buyers can choose between two versions, the 420-horsepower Sixpack SO and the 550-horsepower Sixpack HO. Dodge is betting that car lovers still want the rumble and thrill of a gas-powered engine, and this setup gives exactly that. It's not the old Hemi V8 that we're used to, but it delivers plenty of muscle and torque. Plus, the Charger Sixpack isn't just about going fast in a straight line. It's built with modern suspension upgrades, all-wheel drive options, and a chassis tuned to handle corners better than before, meaning it's no longer just a drag strip brute. It's aiming to be a well-rounded muscle sedan. On the other side, the Corvette Zora represents Chevrolet's boldest step yet into supercar territory. Named after Zora Arkus Duntov, the father of the Corvette, this car is expected to be the most powerful Corvette ever built. It combines a twin-turbocharged V8 with hybrid electric motors, pushing the total output past 1,000 horsepower. That's right, over 1,000 horses under the hood of an American car. The Zora uses the same mid-engine design introduced with the C8 Corvette, but now it's taken to the extreme, with technology inspired by Formula One and exotic European hypercars. It's designed not only for speed on highways, but for domination on racetracks, with lightning-fast acceleration, advanced aerodynamics, and a futuristic driving experience. When you compare the Charger Sixpack to the Corvette Zora, it's almost like comparing two different worlds of American performance. The Charger is about accessibility. It's a sedan, it has room for passengers, and it carries forward Dodge's reputation for muscle cars you can actually live with. It's the car you could drive every day but still take to a drag strip on weekends. The Corvette Zora, by contrast, is a specialized weapon. It's low, wide, and aggressive. It's meant to challenge Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and McLarens, not necessarily to be your grocery getter. This difference in purpose is what makes the matchup so interesting. Price is another major factor. The Dodge Charger Sixpack is expected to start in the $50,000 to $60,000 range, depending on trim, making it a performance bargain in today's market. The Corvette Zora, however, is likely to land well above $200,000, maybe even closer to $250,000. That means these two aren't exactly fighting in the same financial weight class, but both are carrying the American muscle spirit into new directions. One is democratizing muscle for the street, while the other is showing the world that American engineering can build a hypercar to rival Europe's best. Performance-wise, the numbers tell a big story. The Charger Sixpack HO with 550 horsepower is fast, no doubt, and with modern tech, it will likely sprint from 0 to 60 in the mid-3-second range. But the Corvette Zora, with its 1,000-plus horsepower hybrid system and lightweight mid-engine design, is expected to break into the 2-second range for 0 to 60, possibly challenging the Tesla Model S Plaid and Bugatti Chiron in raw acceleration. On a racetrack, the Zora is in another universe. But again, Dodge isn't trying to build a hypercar. They're building a muscle sedan for the people, Styling also plays a huge role. The Charger Sixpack stays true to its roots with a bold, squared-off design, muscular fenders, and a stance that makes it instantly recognizable as a Dodge. It's aggressive, but practical, with 4 doors and usable space. The Corvette Zora, however, looks exotic. With sharp aerodynamic lines, wide air intakes, and a race-inspired body, it looks like it belongs in Monaco rather than Main Street America. Both cars turn heads, but they do so in different ways. The Charger appeals to the muscle crowd, while the Zora speaks to those who dream of supercars. So which one rules American muscle? That depends on how you define muscle. If muscle means affordability, street presence, and power you can actually use every day, the Dodge Charger Sixpack carries the torch. It's modernized, but it still feels like the people's muscle car. If muscle means pushing the absolute limits of speed, technology, and performance, then the Corvette Zora stands as the king. It's not just muscle, it's American engineering. At its wildest, a car that could put Europe on notice. In the end, both cars prove that American performance is alive and well, but evolving in 2 directions. Dodge is keeping muscle cars accessible and loud, while Chevrolet is reaching for hypercar greatness. The Charger Sixpack is the muscle you can park in your driveway, while the Corvette Zora is the dream machine that might hang on posters and screensavers. Together, they show that in 2026, American muscle isn't dying, it's reinventing itself. And whether you're behind the wheel of a roaring Charger or a screaming Zora, you'll know one thing for sure. American cars still know how to make your pulse race. Thanks for watching Carverse. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest car news, reviews, and first looks. Stay tuned, because we've got more exciting battles and breakdowns of upcoming 2026 cars coming your way.